Oh, there it is. Yay, I'm live. Okay, let's go over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. I will be there shortly. Sometimes these things take a little bit of time to load up. So we are just waiting for that. The circle of doom. It circles and circles and circles. Okay, I need one of those. And let's do some of those. Okay. I can't see that far. That's unfortunate. 2, 3, back over here. Okay. And let's do that. And let's see if this is working right now. Oh, come on. There it is. Nope, that's not the right thing. No, no, no. Push the wrong button. There it is. Okay. Throw away price tag. Okay. Live chat. All right, I got a couple more things I got to do on this other screen, and then we'll be ready to go. Whee! I can't believe that it's already, we're, getting towards the tail end of May. I believe it was over 90 degrees today, although it was very cloudy here, so I'm not sure that it actually felt like it was over 90. Okay. I'm doing one thing over here, and then we'll be right into this Arizona Arizona highways. There's some great pictures in here. I was perusing it earlier. Some good flower pictures. There's a really great cactus picture on the back. It's divine. I love a good cactus picture. And that is directly a product of having lived in Arizona and, the desert Southwest overall. It is very nice. Okay. So that means I can do this thing over here too. And that will be very good. Okay. Now back over here. Ooh. Okay. Am I live? I'm not live on my own live. Okay. So I got this out just in case. I don't know that we're going to need it, but sometimes I do like to cut things down to size right on the spot. Sometimes it helps me, So we're going to start with the Arizona highways. And we're going to keep that, It's a nice picture. He's very nice. And here, this is from the article that's in here on spring wildflowers. And that's pretty. So we're going to just cut some nice orange desert wildflowers right there. Aren't they pretty? Okay. And I think we'll keep this piece over here for the rollatini. I think that would be very nice. Just got my trash, so yay. Last night, we put the big cans out last night. I'm sure they've come already. So So maybe for the, I'm not interested in any really cattle roundup horsey stuff, but we could save those for the rollatini. This is what it looks like all the time in the desert. You can see that lots and lots. When you get out of the city, that's a fairly typical landscape right there. So more horsey stuff. We'll keep that for the rollatini. There's a Gila monster, so that'll be fun to fussy cut out, I think. Well, fun and fussy cut don't necessarily go in the same. I'm thinking rollatini. I don't really. The picture itself isn't distinctive enough, I don't think, to use alone. So I think that would be good rollatini stuff. Carriage drawing action, huh? Not my cup of tea again. But I think these images will be good for the rollatini. We'll have lots of horsey stuff for the rollatini for sure. But here we are. Now we're getting into the desert wildflowers. So we'll definitely keep that. And look at this nice little decorated S right there. We got to take that. That is awesome. And then we'll have choices to make. And I am thinking there are lots of pictures of saguaros out there. But these close-ups of the wildflowers are fairly not quite as easy to find in magazines, you know. And since we cut the saguaro, we'll go ahead and take out this picture up here as well. Oh, I just knocked something off my whoopsie daisy. That's pretty. Nice tree with the florals as well. Really like that. That is pretty. So, I think my next live sale is just going to have a video component. I don't think it's going to be, let's see. So that almost looks like lavender. Let's see below. Oh, lupine and Perry's penstemon. Alamo Wash in Oregon by Cactus National Park. So that's pretty. It looks almost like lavender fields, but it's not. It's lupine. The purple is the lupine. But we also have over here. And again, we do have lots of. So I think I want this picture on this side, but this picture on this side. So I'll take that. And then I definitely love these yellow flowers right here. Those are pretty. Above. Sunny brittle bush. So it's these yellow flowers. A whole field of flowers here. See, like I said, you can pretty much have your pick. And I can cut this down into smaller images to use in various places. I did not mean to rip that. It just happened. So, but my next sale is going to just be the video component. And I think it's going to be all tea dyed. I don't think I really have any colored stuff to put out at the moment. Because when I'm working on our sets and stuff like that. So one side I'll keep flowers, or realistically I could like cut out the cactus right there, and then I could come over here and cut out a couple different groups of flowers. So we can kind of get the best of both worlds right there. And then we'll take the pictures from this side as well. Let's see below. The lupine in the back there and the poppies in the front. And the above picture is the golden poppies. It's the same as this almost an orangey color, those golden poppies. Very nice. There's the staple I was looking for. It got away from me. Oh, bighorns on Black Mountain. Not so interested in this picture, but this one is looking right at the camera, so I'll take that one. And then, of course, I'm going to want that one, but I'm probably just going to cut him down. Ooh, but that's nice, too. Oh, boy. Choices. I probably would go with the flower, honestly. We'll have to decide. We'll keep the phrase, the butterflies dance. Seems like a thing we might want. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like that scene. So we'll keep that side of it, I think. Cottonwoods in Fremont cottonwoods, apparently. And a Harris's hawk up here. So let's add that in. Oh, and that's kind of nice. We'll probably fussy cut along that curve, and we can add that to the bottom of a page somewhere. That's a fun picture. Legends of the Lost. We might be able to use that in a collage somewhere. I'm not really into Western stuff, but I might put together a collage bundle from some of the stuff that we have going on. Comes up fairly frequently, even when we're not getting it. I love the Sunset magazines. That is one I might look to subscribe to, honestly. I don't know about the mappy part. I don't really care about that, but this one's kind of fun. And then we can get this Saguaro comic on the backside. Oh, there's a nice bird. Let's see if it says tanagers spark now. So there's a, I didn't read the articles in here. Maybe I should have. I guess there's a, they're not thriving as much as they used to. Okay. I got to tell you, we're making more than we're getting rid of here. You know I love pictures of roads, but also we have some nice rocks on the other side, so we have choices. Ooh, that's going to be good for our serial killer journal. Massive iron door as the entrance to Flag Mine. Once a major source of silver ore. Nice! This is at Wild Cow Campground. It's pine trees and gambrel oak and a nice footbridge that they built there. But we definitely, I think we'll take that for the, if not the serial killer journal, probably the creepy files, you know. But yeah, that could be a thing. So a video sale coming up probably over this weekend. Look at all the little cute pictures. See, this is where let's see what we get first. Gallery of Fine Prints, Desert Flowers at Oregon Pipe. That is also, when they have a wet year there, oh my gosh. Gorgeous blooms. Just gorgeous. But we'll keep these little fun images here. Always good to get small images. And I just took my trash out last night, and here I am filling it up again. It's the nature of trash, right? But this is the image that I was in love with, this cactus flowers. Oh, we used to have someone, I lived in a house that was subdivided into 3 apartments. And I kind of lived in the middle apartment. There was like one is the front of the house. One was this kind of little back place. And then there was another one off to the side, which was just a studio. And mine was essentially a studio. The one at the front of the house was a small 3-bedroom. And we had some of these in the front yard. I love to watch them bloom. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So that is a very welcome. Hey, Rebecca. Cooking dinner and taking the dog out. Oh, so you're doing all the stuff by yourself. But yay that your husband's surgery went well. Woohoo! I am so glad to hear it. So let me straighten this pile out since we've now finished this desert sunset, Arizona sunset. That's what I'm looking for. To get some nice smaller pictures to go to. Let me get a little drink here. A little drinky drink. So glad to hear his surgery went well and that everything is, going according to plan, more or less. We're going to work on a sky and telescope next. Excuse me. I don't know if I want one under there. I always feel compelled to look under the sticker if I can. No. But you never know. So I'm going to I want to keep that part of the cover here where I can, because you could see. And then I want, where do they come from? And we will probably take the sky again for the big letters. So I'm just going to cut off the spine here, because sometimes the spine, some of the glue stays on there and it sticks to other things. So I'll try to avoid that whenever I can. I really wish these telescopes, I wonder if I can still get part of the, I'm going to try. Ooh, that's nice. You see the buildings. 32. So what's on page 30? Astronomy's phantom foul balls. Ultra high energy cosmic rays. Well, I definitely want that picture. That's fun. I don't know where we'll use it at, but it's a fun picture. Ugh. And then that's like a picture of a lady in a file room, which could be, very generic for almost anything. I like these people in the they're wearing those little clean room suits. And there's like a little picture, like it's something astronaut related to astronomy, but I couldn't tell you what it is because I don't know those things. We'll take that one because that is always the picture off the cover is cosmic rays, mostly protons and heavier atomic nuclei, stream towards the Earth from the depths of space at near light speeds. Upon arrival, they spawn air showers of subatomic flotsam and jetsam. Cosmic rays come from a supernova remnants. So they don't have a theory for their existence yet, but yet there they are. All right, so we're starting our trash pile. Hey, Pam. She may be out with the dogs or at the stove. Last tango in Minneapolis. Let's take those words. That's fun. We will find a place to use that. And I'm tempted by the flower of the rose here, but I really kind of dig this in here. So I think I will obviously cut off those parts there, but that middle bit could be fun to use. So we'll do that. How is your week going, Miss Pam? Hope it's been a good one. This is our second magazine for the night. We did Arizona highways first. Lots of good cactus pictures and stuff. And it was one of the articles was about desert wildflowers. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and take off those. And we'll put those over here. Oh dear, this is coming loose again. Okay. So we're going to decide which one we want to do. I think I like these two pictures. So we'll go with those. Egg nebula, huh? So this is a picture of the same thing. This is just with a red light spectrum. So, well, I don't see any reason not to keep that, but I think we can go with just half the page. I don't think we need to keep the whole thing. Bought a new washer and dryer. So did some laundry today. Breaking it in. Ooh, choices. Okay, so Voyager 1's view of Titan. This is from Hawaii's Keck 2 telescope over here. And there are some storm clouds. So, I love that, but I think we have one of that because it's an ad. So I think I'm going to keep this. We might use them as eyeballs. I never know what we're going to use stuff for. But so that's the moon Callisto. Must be the kind of year for replacing. That's a new crater on Mars. A fresh impact. About 3 kilometers wide. From the 2001 Mars Odyssey spacecraft. So. Definitely be keeping that. Big pictures of telescopes. Let's see. So we probably want all these little pictures. I think those are cool. So let's cut that part off there. And I don't think I'm going to, because of the way the words are, I don't think I can use that piece. And again, This would be interesting, except that they've put words right through it. Darn those people and their words. But we'll keep the small pictures at the bottom again. I'm going to cut off some of that spine just to make it not quite so noisy as we tear the pages out. Oops. Here we go. It works for a short while at least, right? Averting a lost legacy. There we go. That we can definitely use in a collage. There's a pretty good sized T for us. And I love the font type on that. You know, old like a typewriter kind of thing. Love it. Ooh, look at that. We'll definitely be keeping that. Whether we use it together. Oh, that's almost like a ghost. Look. Anybody see the ghosty shape? That's funny. Let's see. That's a glimpse of the Tri-Nebula field taken from British Columbia. It does. It looks a little bit like a ghost. So definitely keeping that. Hey, Sandra. How's it going? Greetings from the other room. She's literally in the other room, guys. Pictures of telescopes here. Satisfy your oral longing. Okay. Hit an advertising portion of the. "50 Ways to Lose Your Aliens." Ooh, we had to keep that for our little. We do, and usually in most of the Halloween glue books, we do an alien portion. And there's the solution number 27. The reason we haven't found intelligent life in the universe may be that intelligent species fail to outgrow instincts toward conflict. So they're saying we haven't seen aliens because they blew themselves up or they blew each other up. Or they're just staying away from a planet that constantly is blowing itself up. That could be a thing. This would not be on my bucket list of planets to go to if, you know, we were constantly blowing stuff up. There's a guy doing math on a blackboard. We might need that. And over here we've got Hubble Space Telescope image of supernova 1987A's three-ringed remnant. Cool. Yeah, right there. That's the part that they're... Nice picture, though. It's a quiet day in the neighborhood. It's a Tuesday. And I've missed the last 2 Tuesdays, so... you know how it is. I love harvesting from magazines from all kinds. You never know what you're going to find. Let's cut off some of those doodahs here. Doodah, doodah. Oops. away they go. Kids again, so hoping there's kids shoveling snow. That could go in our winter glue book. So the new generation is learning about star watching and planet and observing astronomy things. In the digital age, they're learning through something called CCDs, charge coupled devices, and processing electronic images in star parties and astronomy camps. Well, that's kind of cool that there's a whole new way to interact with it now, you know, not just a telescope. Not that there's anything wrong with a telescope. The final unicorn, huh? Oh, that's nice. So this is the unicorn nebula right here. You can kind of see up in here, there's the unicorn right there. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. We'll have to cut part of that off, but yeah, let's do that. And then here's our, these can be used in glue books and other journals in a creepy or not creepy fashion. I always lean towards creepy, but you know me. And that's from okay. All kinds of oculations in whatever year this was. March 2003. Somebody had a subscription, right? There's some of Jupiter's. Well, let's see if it says which moon. That's Io. That's our moon. That is Earth's moon. And I love moon pictures, so you know I'm going to take all of those I can get my hands on. It's a thing. And oh, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna get that one at least. That one looks like it has a smiley face on it. So in the Cancer constellation, there's a hive of galaxies in there. Look at that. All kinds. Multi-ring mare humorium. Let's see. This is the west side of the moon. Cool. I like it. I'm going to keep it. So I think this must be here. That's what we're looking at. In this close-up picture, I think that's where on the moon it is. Cool. Ooh, and that's a good one, too. So this is the recent total solar eclipse, which would have been near around March 2003. I think somebody got a picture of it at the absolute totality. Hemispheric reflector. Those are for people that are handy with astrology stuff, which is not my jam. Look at that. It's kind of cool. Look at that. That must be time lapse. Oh, and we're definitely, look at that. That's going to have to go in our serial killer book, right? Ooh. We're going to have to get a, oh boy, choices. You know I'm going to do the big one, right? We might be able to. Let's see where that would put it. Nope, because that would cut off. Well, and I don't think it'll definitely keep that one too. Because there's the moon in there. Very nice. And then we've got little bitty pictures. So those would be great for inchies or whatever. And even, I'm just going to cut this apart. I don't know that there's anything in here that we're going to want. Just the back half, the advertising. But every now and then there's a picture in there that's good. So I always like to never assume, you know. Oh, there we go. That's the whole Milky Way right there. So let's take that. It's a poster you can buy. It's supposed to take up a whole wall. For a kid into astronomy, that'd probably be the bee's knees. Okay. Let's just try and straighten this up a little bit. It's a little wonky pile now. Wonky. We get some great pictures in the back of that one. Next up, Cosmo. Okay, let's have a look at how long we've been on. We have time, 37 minutes. We've got a little time. What type of billionaire would I be? I would never be a billionaire because, you know, I just don't have that kind of, you have to work really hard to start with nothing and wind up with $1 million. That's all I'm saying. Those people do not look happy. I know, I'm not really loving any of these pictures yet. We come in peace. Maybe. It's fussy cut. It's kind of a weird looking pic. Look at those lime green boots. Oh, you know I got to cut that out. I'm all about the lime green. So theoretically, I have received my last Cosmo. You've been single for 8 years and you're blaming your makeup? No. I'm thinking that might not be the problem. Okay. Sex toys as jewelry. Interesting. So far, not getting a whole lot out of this one. I still don't really understand. Well, there's a hot springs and then a winter scene. I still don't really understand what OnlyFans is, and I don't think I want to. There's a couple of good ones in here for winter glue book. I can't stop cyber stalking people from my past. Oh dear. That is not a good hobby. March Madness, but it's vineyards. I might be able to get with that. I'm going to see if I can cut some of this off because it's starting to get the bottom. It's like ripping the corner of every page. And I don't like it. There could be something important down there eventually that we need to have. Horoscope. I don't even know what month this is. March 2023. Last month. So, no. We don't need to know about last month. Well, apparently people are very angry about banking. I just kind of like that. That's making me laugh a little bit. So things people are mad about, mostly women, being constantly behind on everything and still barely getting by, not being able to afford not having a roommate. How is it possible that a single bag of groceries can cost $200? Student loan forgiveness is getting put on hold. My partner and I still can't afford daycare even with 2 incomes. I'm watching my retirement fund tank. How am I going to live in 40 years? Those things would definitely make me mad. My mom watching me eat ramen from her second house. Oh my. I've had plenty of those. Shitty landlords. My student loan officer. Well, she might be on a hot streak, but I don't know who she is. And that's the sad thing is I don't know who most people are now. But apparently we want to look at her boobs. Party's not over? I think it might be. Give your dress a run for its money. Look at the size of the heels on those shoes. Holy cow. That is ugly. That is even uglier. I don't find any of these clothes attractive. Apparently, I'm just old. Wow, and that one just shows off your boobs. So, what kind of job do you have where you can wear that to work? Some of this fashion forward stuff, I think, is maybe setting us back. This is a terrible story about a chicken farm. Which would probably all make us really mad. Well, I have to say I didn't enjoy this Cosmo at all. A few weird outfits and a couple of things, but not much really. All right. Let me look at where we are time-wise. Pick up some of this little pieces of trash over here. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's a slow, quiet night. And this magazine will be our last one for the evening. One picture is worth 1,000 words. We'll keep, oh, look. You keep doing this to me. That is a great moon pick. So we'll have to make some decisions there. And we may get lucky enough to find some of those further in the magazine, making the choice easier, but not always. Maybe now Carla will notice me. That's funny. I'm keeping that one. It's cute. Didn't have that in there, although that's fun. Let's take that. How's your week going, Miss Janice? It's warm here. It's warm in my room at this moment, but that's because it's hot in here every afternoon. Let's see, what are we looking at? Oops. Let's see if the weather will open up for me. Oh, it made fun noises. High today was 92. The low is going to be 74. Yesterday it was 92 and 78. And look, it's 92, 93, 95, 92, 95, 94. We're days away from. I keep saying it, and then it keeps cooling off. Lows in the mid 70s. Here, see when it's lows like that, it just, the heat just stays. Then you get, with the lows in the 90s, and it's all over. Well, that's kind of fun. Universe semester. It's an intensive program. I'm probably not smart enough for something like that. Aren't those look, it looks almost like flowers, huh? Ooh, that's a nice picture. That one's good too, but the one on the other side is the one I gotta have. That's not bad. I think it can be cut in such a way that we don't have to have that part on there. Janie, how you doing? Coffee and cake, nice, and a nap to boot. Woo woo. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off because apparently somebody already took some things out of here. Probably inserts and stuff, but it's clogging up the spine, making it hard to tear the pages. Okay. Well, that's a nice picture. Good ones. We got some good ones in this one. The last one had good ones too, though. Awaiting the storm. Oh, for the Leonid meteor shower. Mike's grilling up some steaks tonight for dinner. Oh, once in a blue moon, and they had to put words on it. I'll still use it, at least in a personal journal. It's too good not to. Isn't that a beautiful picture? Dealing with a storm in Arizona. Boo. Will you stay safe out there, girl? The world needs you in it. It is the time of year, though, for storms in Arizona. Well, actually a little early. It's May. I keep thinking it's later in the year than it is. I don't know what that says about this year. Maybe I'm already ready for it to be over. That can't be a good sign, right? We're going to take the little planet down here. Look at those old computers. So Mr. Mike's grilling steaks, and we got, and him and Els went out a little while ago and got some potato salad. And I think that's the whole dinner. That's going to be the whole thing. This is from the Hadrian, Emperor Hadrian collected Egyptian relics. And he put them on display. Interesting. Oh, look at the frog. I love frog stuff. I definitely want that picture, right? Let's see. Oh, there's our thingy. So we may keep this for our, I think these would be fun in glue books or in other, just a fun element of things you don't normally see in glue books. That's cheating, potato salad. Well, homemade is always better, Janie, but bakers can't be choosers. I'm not the dinner maker tonight. But handmade potato salad is the bomb. And I have met some ladies in my life who could definitely bring it home with the potato salad. That is for sure. There's a couple of nice black and white pictures of some universe. Some nice little stuff there. I think these are just ads, but I always like to check. Let's see. Never got good potato salad out anywhere. You know what? Most restaurants don't make very good potato salad. I like it freshly made because that's nice. That's Callisto, the moon. Some other good pictures there. That's a time lapse. Digital imaging for some oh, I can cut this whole thing off now. It's thin enough to just cut the whole spine off, which will make it a little easier. Okay. I do love a good handmade potato salad though. I myself have not made potato salad in years and years. So look at that. First quarter moon right there. And the top one is the Monoceros landscape. The galactic equator in the northwest Monoceros provides a rich hunting ground for deep sky observers. Highlights include the nebulosity surrounding the Christmas tree cluster, Hubble's Veritable Nebula, and the large open cluster Trumpler 5. So here, here, and here. Oh, and look at those. That's the Nebula Complex for Open Star Cluster NGC 7510. Nice. And that's the Pleiades right there. More nice stuff on the back. That'll be a choice though, won't it? There's some really nice small images here. So we'll have to make a decision when it comes to the final harvest. Oh, they are. These are very good ones. I'm very pleased with the 2 magazines I harvested. I'm going to be sad when these run out. I wish I had bought the rest of them. I hedged my bets, though. I shouldn't have. This may be one that I wind up subscribing to, honestly, because it's still being put out. And I bet it has just as good of pictures, if not better. It's not like the technology is getting worse, you know. So that was our last magazine for today. So we did 2 Sky and Telescopes, which need to be cut down. 1 Cosmo and 1 Arizona Highway magazine, which I may honestly subscribe to. I love the pictures in there. I would never go back to Arizona, but I did love, you know, it's not a place I want to live long term, but the desert is beautiful, and I would love to subscribe to the magazine. So I'm slowly kind of nailing down what I want to subscribe to instead of just blindly subscribing, because I want a certain type of content. I definitely think I want to subscribe to something like I'm going to keep Harper's Bazaar. I'm going to continue to subscribe to that because I love they live up to their bazaar name. They frequently have that kind of content that's unusual or different. I'm probably going to get Arizona Highway, this Sky and Telescope, and I want to get something like Vogue or Allure or one of the fatter fashion magazines for the faces, because we do a lot of stuff with faces and eyeballs. So, and then I'll look for other smaller publications. I want to subscribe to a kind of mind and body meditation mindfulness magazine, but I haven't found one where I like all of the content in it. That's why you see me sampling so many. So eventually, yay, Janie! How did you like it? Lasagna is awesome. Oh, the night sky in Arizona, especially if you're not in one of the major cities. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, and that's where we're at. Elle still cooks like there's 12 people in the house, and there's only the 4 of us. So sometimes food goes bad, and we don't mean for it to. Just scale down. Lasagna is a lot of food for. I think what I would wind up doing is freezing half of it at this point if I were to make it myself. Just because it is so much. So that's going to be it for us today. Tomorrow we'll be doing collage roll if you guys are up for it. And Thursday, I'm not sure. You guys can think on it. We could do a jelly plate session, or we could do creepy collage. So think on that. Let me know tomorrow night what you guys would like if you come in. I'll be on after Rosemary, about 8:15-ish. Yeah, because I hate food to go to waste. And a good lasagna, if you put the energy and effort into it, well, I don't want to waste a bite of that. But you can only eat a meal for so many days, right? Yeah. So that's where my brain would be at. I'd be like, I'm going to freeze that. And then, in a couple of months, I'd probably freeze it in 2 pieces so that I could have it in a couple of months. And, then I only have to make it like twice a year. So 8:15 tomorrow for Rollatini. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves that. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I wish you all the joy and happiness you can find in life, because it is hard to get. You bought at Stouffer's. They're not bad. They're not homemade, but Stouffer's, I think is a hallmark of lasagna. I think a lot of us grew up with that. Thanks, Janie. You too. I hope that the storm clears up and you guys have some safe traveling. Until I see you guys in one of my lives, or possibly in Rosemary's tomorrow, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 bye. And that is the end.